There's nothing better than feeling free in life, confidently stepping into new challenges with the courage to take risks, ask questions, and act boldly. The sense of liberation is unmatched. But unfortunately, this isn't the reality for most people who strive to live authentically, follow their passions, and achieve personal growth. And it all comes down to one thing: fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. It paralyzes us. You might feel like you're meant for something great, but when the time comes to take action, you freeze. You do well in your thoughts, in your planning, but once you're actually in the moment, you hold back. It's not because you lack the skills or the potential, it's because you're mentally blocked. You're imprisoned by the fear of failure. In this video, we'll explore the keys to breaking free from this mental prison and embracing your journey without the constant weight of fear. We've gathered powerful insights from philosophers, mental coaches, and self-growth experts to help you overcome your fear of failure once and for all. Now, I want to make a pact with you. If you decide to continue watching this video, commit to giving it your full attention. If by the end of it you feel like you've learned nothing useful, if you think this content was just empty words, then feel free to leave and unsubscribe. We're not here to just gather followers. Our goal is to provide real value, helping people like you reach their potential by mastering their mindset and making meaningful changes. So let's dive into the 5 keys that will help you overcome the fear of failure. Each key addresses a different aspect of personal growth that will empower you to become the person you're meant to be. The first key comes from an ancient philosophical principle, and it's called exposure. This may sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by a challenge. The natural instinct is to retreat, to avoid discomfort. But if you truly want to grow, if you want to evolve, you need to expose yourself to situations that push you beyond your limits. This is how growth happens. In the same way a person builds resilience, you build emotional maturity by embracing discomfort. Whether it's facing criticism, taking on a difficult project, or even just confronting your own fears, it's only through exposure that you will expand your capacity to handle stress, pressure, and even failure itself. The truth is, these challenges are inevitable. Life isn't about avoiding them. It's about learning how to navigate through them with confidence. You can't develop true resilience unless you put yourself in situations that test you. So, the first step is to stop avoiding discomfort and to welcome it as an opportunity for growth. The second key is self-confidence, and it's a game changer. You may find yourself doubting your abilities when faced with new challenges. This is completely natural, but you must learn how to trust yourself, even when uncertainty looms. Let me share an example. Imagine you're preparing for a big presentation or an important conversation. The self-doubt creeps in: what if I mess up? What if I'm not good enough? But if you've been practicing, if you've been developing your skills over time, you need to trust that preparation. I remember a time when I was about to take on a big role that felt too big for me. I had doubts, I questioned if I was ready, but I knew deep down I had prepared. And when the moment arrived, I stepped up and gave it everything I had. That moment of taking the leap, of trusting my preparation, was exactly what I needed to silence the voice of fear. You'll find that the more you trust yourself and your abilities, the easier it becomes to take risks without being paralyzed by doubt. Now, let's talk about the third key: unrealistic expectations. This is a trap that so many of us fall into. We have grand ambitions, and that's great. But when those expectations don't align with reality, it can lead to discouragement. You might think you'll instantly achieve greatness, but in truth, real growth takes time and patience. This is why it's so important to set realistic expectations. It's not about aiming lower, it's about understanding the process and staying grounded in the present. There's a balance between being optimistic and being overly ambitious. If you set yourself up with expectations that are too high, you'll likely face disappointment when the reality doesn't match. Instead, recognize the small victories, celebrate the incremental progress, and keep pushing forward. Take it from philosophy: true growth is gradual. Every step counts. Whether it's a small achievement or a breakthrough, you're moving forward, and that's what matters. The fourth key is respecting your own journey. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in comparing your path to others. We see someone else succeed, and we wonder why we aren't there yet. Your journey is yours alone, and it's important to remember that it's okay to move at your own pace. When you place your worth in the hands of external validation, whether it's from a mentor, a society, or even a friend, you give up control over your own life. The truth is, the only opinion that truly matters is your own. And once you accept this, you begin to respect yourself and your own process. Success, in any form, comes when you stop trying to please others and start focusing on your own growth. Don't measure your worth by the achievements of others. Instead, focus on your own growth, progress, and journey. The last key is one of the most powerful, and it comes from a crucial understanding in philosophy. Life is phases. It's important to remember that just because you're facing a tough moment, it doesn't mean everything you believed in has been shattered. It's easy to get lost in moments of despair, especially when things aren't going the way you hoped. But remember, these moments are temporary. Sometimes life feels like it's never going to get better. You might feel stuck, like you're at the bottom of a dark pit, but the sun is still there. It will rise again. This phase will pass, and new opportunities will come. You have to remember that even in your lowest moments, you have the power to rise, to overcome, and to push through. In life, as in philosophy, there's a belief that everything is impermanent. So don't let yourself become defined by the present struggle. Know that a new phase is always ahead, and with each challenge, you become stronger. Embrace this knowledge, and you'll find the strength to keep going. To wrap up, these keys are the foundation for overcoming the fear of failure and stepping into your personal power. Life is full of challenges, and you'll face them over and over, but how you respond to them makes all the difference. By embracing exposure, building self-confidence, setting realistic expectations, respecting your journey, and understanding that life moves in phases, you'll become better equipped to handle anything that comes your way. If you're ready to take these lessons and apply them to your life, then commit to doing so. The next step is in your hands. Will you continue to let fear control your actions, or will you embrace these keys and unlock your potential? If this video spoke to you, if you feel that this content resonated with you on a deeper level, take action. Apply these keys to your life and see how they can transform the way you face challenges and approach growth. I'd love to hear about your journey. Has fear ever held you back? How have you overcome it, or what are you currently doing to challenge it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, if you want more content on personal growth, philosophy, and mastering your mindset, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll continue diving into deep discussions and practical strategies to help you live a more intentional and fulfilled life. Stay focused, stay resilient, and remember, life is a series of phases. And with every phase, you're moving closer to your fullest potential. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.